Kevin Charleston here at Specialty Risk Insurance here in Carthage, Missouri, serving in several states. We're getting a lot of phone calls today from all over the United States talking about the livestock market, looking at their LRP options. We want to talk about kind of the 550-pound calves again this week. We're kind of sticking with that November, where a lot of our calves in the central part of the United States are marketed for this year's calves. You know, last week we were at 259 on those calves for the 26-week contract there, 10/27/23, and you move up to 11/1/23. We're now at 250 per 100 on those 550-pound calves. It's still $41 cost to you as a producer if you buy that on the, you know, for those dates out there for the fall. And right now you're giving up essentially you're about just under $50 a head in value from a week ago. So it would have more than paid for your premium from a week ago for the whole year, depending on if the market moves again later on in the year. The 750-pound calves kind of staying with that 26-week contract. You know, last week we were at 235 on those calves. You know, that's $1,766 a head. That contract rolled forward to 11/1. It's 228, or I'm sorry, 227/100. That's $1,708. That's it's still a cost of about $51 on those cattle from a cost of $41 last week. So they have pushed that price up just a little bit. It's really something to think about, you know, that equity that we lose that equity, those total dollars that slip away. Coming off that past conversation about those November cattle, we just used the same November date in 2012 against 2021. We're at $1.57 versus $1.65 in 2021. We roll up to 2013. Those same November cattle were $1.77 against $1.99 in 2022. Now we can buy LRP this fall out there on this curve. You know, in 2014, in November, we were at 271. Right now, I can buy an LRP contract for you for those same 550-pound cattle in the fall of this year for about, we can buy that for $41 a head. You know, we went, that $9 shift would have paid for that from last week. That's $1,375 a head. You know, we don't know where that trend's going to shift, or if we've got a lot more upside by this fall. Like I said, we're dealing with a lot of instability, it sounds like, this week in the market. But keep that in mind, that chart and that curve. We're trying to work with a lot of our LRP customers and try and say, all right, let's set a budget for the year, what you want to spend to protect your price, and what's that price level you want to set, that dollar amount per head that we can try and get to for those calves. You know, and let's work on a 2 or 3 or 4 year plan about, okay, we're going to spend $30 to $40 a piece for 3 or 4 years. You know, somewhere between $100 and $150 over a 3 or 4 year period. If that trend line moved down in 2015 to $1.93 from $271, it moved down to $430 a head in 1 year, and then it moved right on down to $1.33, down another $300 a head the following year. Where that turn is, we don't know. I mean, we're just trying to give you an option so you catch the outside of that, the outside edge of that, so you don't lose one full turn on cattle. If you got 100 head and you save $400 a head, that's $40,000. Basically with a $100 cost somewhere in the next 3 years. It doesn't have to be that, and that could move. That's a little bit of a moving target. But we're trying to work with some risk management for our people to find that what their risk tolerance is against what they want to spend on those cattle. And always keep in mind, the best thing that would ever happen is you always have to pay the premium, and the cattle actually brought more money. That's the greatest part of this product. If the market moves up, you get it because you own the cattle and you get the market price. That's Kevin Charleston from Special Risk Insurance. Give us a call at 417-359-5470. Give Danielle a call here in the office, and she will get you fixed up and get you to the right person to help you. Thank you.